you're looking to move to an area that is close to Boston and it's more suburban, Newton is a great town to choose. Newton is a beautiful town with a population of about 90,000. This is Noune and Boston area homes. I talk in my channel about Boston and the suburbs and about real estate. So if it's something that interests you, consider subscribing. Let's go! If you are considering moving to Newton, please reach out to me. I would love to help. Newton's neighboring cities include Boston, Wellesley, Needham, Waltham, and Brookline. Newton was ranked number 4 by CNN Money for Best Small Cities in America and has recently held many high rankings by Niche.com, which include being number 6 suburb in Massachusetts, number 6 places with best public schools in Massachusetts, and number 6 best suburbs to raise a family in Massachusetts. Newton is also one of the most educated cities in the US, according to Wallet Hub. Newton is comprised of 13 distinctive villages. There are Auburndale, Chestnut Hill, Newton Center, Newton Corner, Newton Highlands, Newton Lower Falls, Newton Upper Falls, Newtonville, Nonantum, Oak Hill, Thompsonville, Woburn, and West Newton. Nonantum is Newton's most densely populated village. A strong Italian-American community thrives here. It's located along the Charles River at the site of a former lake. Newton Center has the Crystal Lake just outside of Center. It's a nice pond where you can spend a summer day swimming and relaxing, great for family fun. Piccadilly Square is a favorite shopping destination with many shops and restaurants. It's also one of the stops on the Green Line to Boston. Chestnut Hill is one of the most affluent neighborhoods in Newton. I made a video about Chestnut Hill. I will link it in the description box below. If you're enjoying this video so far, hit like and subscribe. Let's hop into pros and cons. Number 1 pro of Newton is the schools. Newton's public schools are highly regarded and well respected in Massachusetts. If you're planning on raising kids in this area, you should be aware of the 2 main public high schools. The first one is Newton North and the second one is Newton South. Newton North is also known as one of the largest and most expensive schools in the US, according to Bloomberg. There are a total of 15 public elementary schools in Newton District, all within walking distance from the different villages in Newton. The colleges in Newton are Boston College, LaSalle University, William James College, and UMass Amherst Mount Ida campus. The second pro of Newton is the public transportation. The MBTA Green Line D stops directly in Newton Center and gives you access to the rest of the city and to Boston. The most prominent stops on Green Line D include the stop at Fenway, great if you're interested in Red Sox games. Newton is also served by the commuter rail, serving northern villages of Newton, and it connects you to Worcester in the west and Boston on the east. The northern villages are also served by frequent express buses that go to downtown Boston. The Route 90 runs east and west through Newton, while Route 95 slices through the extreme western part of the city. The third pro is Newton's recreational activities. No wonder it's called the Garden City, because it has so many green spaces. Living in Newton means you'll be in close proximity to dozens of parks, with some of the most popular ones being Chestnut Hill Reservoir, Nahonton Park, and Cold Spring Park. For those of you that are avid readers, Newton has an amazing library known as the Newton Free Library that is often the busiest library in the Commonwealth. If you're a foodie, Newton also has you covered. There is something for everyone. Some highly rated restaurants include Sycamore, Dorella's Cucina, and Little Big Diner, Asian diner serving street food and cocktails. Grocery shopping, you also have a lot of options, with the most prominent ones being Whole Foods, Wegmans, and Star Market. In the summers, Newton has farmers markets. One is located in Newtonville, the other one is in Newton Center. Both start opening around the end of June and go until October. Newton Center Bowl location also has summer concerts when you can have a picnic while listening to artists performing outdoors. Within the Newton area, the Chestnut Hill Mall has many high-end stores and restaurants. Chestnut Hill Reservoir is a wonderful place to walk or jog. It's a popular spot for area residents. Like any other city, there are downsides to living in Newton too. The cost of living in Newton tends to be a little higher than most similar areas. Comparing it to Belmont, with similar award-winning schools, the cost of living in Newton is 7.5% higher than Belmont. Housing in Newton is 16.9% higher according to PayScale. In the last 3 months, there were 137 single-family homes that were sold. The average sale price was $1,908,000. Last 3 months, 70 condos sold and closed, and the average sale price was $1,035,000. You can find 1 or 2 bedroom apartments in Newton in the $500,000 to $600,000 range. If you want to be near Boston but still enjoy the perks of less populated city, Newton is a great option. Watch my next video, which is about Lexington, Massachusetts.